This video is going to show you how to complete the mail merge and the enhancements on the letter that we wrote while you were videoing, which was your New Year's greeting letter. So I'm going to come over to Google Classroom. I logged into the assignment and I'm opening up my letter that I wrote. The requirements for the letter were written in Google Classroom. You had to have an introductory paragraph, just a few sentences introducing yourself. You need to have 3 body paragraphs with each at least 7 sentences per paragraph, and then some sort of closing paragraph, and you must add your full name at the end. Now, your letter, when we now enhance it in Microsoft Word, is going to fit to 1 page. We're going to work with the font style and color. So what I did is I opened up my letter, and I'm going to come over to File, and I'm going to download it as a Microsoft Word document. We are using Microsoft Word. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this for now. And my Word document may have downloaded to my Google over here. I open up a Finder window. Let me do it from scratch. Open up a Finder window, come to Downloads, and here is my mail merge letter. And close this out. I'm going to open up my letter. Now, right now, I have Dear. I have my 3 paragraphs. My opening paragraph, paragraph 1, 2, 3, closing paragraph, and my name. First name, last name. I did more. I'm going to do Command A just temporarily. Select a font style, which is required. I always do Apple Chancery. And I'm going to take my size down. I'm going to try an 11 for now. I'm going to still do Command S, select a color. I'll just do red. And I'm going to take it down even smaller. Let's try a 10. I'm going to work on the margins in a little bit. You can just drag it right now to make them fit for now. We are going to be adding a border to this yet. So next thing, we're going to go back to Google. I already opened up a new tab and my search was New Year's border. I'm going to use this one, so I'm going to do Control-click. In this case, I'm just going to say copy image. Control-click, copy image. I'm going to minimize this. Down at the bottom, I'll do a Command V, which is my paste. Now I need to format this border. I click on it. Come over to Format Picture, and now I want wrap text and I want behind text. So now I can take this and I can move it to the top corner. And I'm going to stretch it out so that it fits. I am going to play with the bottom here. And actually, it looks like mine even fit within the border. No, it did not. So I'm going to go like this, select, I'll do a Command A, select all. I could play with my borders here if I needed to. I'm going to take this one down a little bit. I don't want my deer in the border. I'm leaving a little bit of a white outline because otherwise it will cut off. So it looks like mine did fit in. Once again, Command A, and this is where I would play with my border to make sure that all my words are not in the border and it fits. Okay, so we're ready for the mail merge. Scoot up a little bit. My mail merge is going to come after the deer. I'm going to come down here to the handout folder. I'm going to come over to the 8th grade mail merge folder, and I'm going to drag this address book out. We're going to have to do a couple things to the address book also, and double click on it. Right now, I gave you a filter up here. Filter is title, first name, last name, same thing as the header. I'm going to do a Command A, and this is also required. I'm going to do data, and I'm going to do a sort. So my first sort is going to be my last name. I'm going to alphabetize. So I click over here. I'm going to sort by last name. I'm going to add a sort, and I'm going to now sort by first name. And I click on good there. And now alphabetize by last name, then first name. Command S is a quick save. When on Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, Microsoft products or apps, we must save. It doesn't save automatically. I'm going to close this out, and it's right over here. I am going to come over to mailings, and I'm going to start a mail merge. I'm going to mail merge letters, and it tells me, follow along. So I started mail merge letter. Now I'm going to select recipients. Come over here. I'm going to use an existing list, which is on my desktop and is my address book. Numbers there. Address book, click on it, open. Yes, I trust the source. I'm using the entire worksheet, click on OK. And now I'm going to do what's called insert merge fields. First thing I'm going to do is insert the title. I'm going to do a space. Sometimes it doesn't do that, we'll put it in manually. First name, space, and it allows it there. And then last name, and I'm going to do a comma, or you could do a colon. I'm going to come over here and manually insert a space. Now what I'm going to do when I'm done here, I'm going to click on preview, and you could see how it added in all my different names, and they're all in alphabetical order. When I'm done, I'm going to click on finish and merge. I'm going to click on print documents. Pay attention here. We are not going to actually print them. We're going to save them as a PDF. So we come down here, save PDF, and I'm going to save it as Mrs. Graber letter. And I'm going to click on, it's saving to my desktop. I'm going to click on save. All right. Now, I could do Command N for Command New or File New Document. We are now going to create labels. So once again, I'm going to go over to Mailings. I'm going to start a mail merge, and now it's going to be labels. And we're going to do Avery, US letter, and we need 5160. They are in number order by the first number, not by the entire length of the number. $51.60, and I'll show you in a minute what this means. When we buy labels, I don't know if I have any. Maybe I do. Labels, and it's going to be reversed. They always tell you a number to use, and it's reversed, but this one says Avery 5160. So it tells me what type of labels I need to use. So it sets it up perfectly. Okay, so I got my label set up. I'm going to click on select recipients again, and I'm going to use the same list, which is the address book on my desktop, and I'm looking for my address book. Click on open. Now I'm going to do insert merge field. Title, once again, I don't think it's going to take the space for some reason. First name, space, last name, return. Address, return. City, comma, space. State, 2 spaces, zip code. And now I'm going to click on update labels. Then I'm going to click on preview labels, and it created my labels. Next thing I'm going to do, this is all required, Command A, select all. I'm going to come back to home. I'm going to select a font style. I'll do Apple Chancery. Now make sure they're not too big and that they fit. I'll do a size, let me try a 10.5. I think an 11 would work. And then I want you to center it yet, and I want you to select a color. I'm just going to do a generic color. Here I'll do the red. So there are my labels. Now, in order to save this, you must come back to mailings. You must come back to mailings. It's a finish and merge. Once again, print documents. And now you're going to save it as a PDF again. Only this time you're going to save it as, I'll do Mrs. G. Graber labels. And you could just call it labels too, I guess. On my desktop, click on save. It is now saved. Closing this one out. I'm not going to save. This is the Word document. I'm not going to save it. You can if you want. Here's my letter. I'm just going to minimize this for now. You cannot save it also. If I close out, it's going to ask me if I want to save it. I did download it, so I can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and save it. You really don't need it anymore. This is my letter right over here. What I need you to turn in, I need the PDF of the label, the PDF of the letter, and the address book. So I'm coming back to Google Classroom. I'm going to get +add create a file, and I'm going to take every single one of these. The label, the letter, and the address, because you alphabetize the address book. I'm going to upload it. So label, address book, letter, it doesn't matter what order. And now I'm going to click on turn in, and you are done with the mail merge. Make sure you are pausing and playing this video as you're going through, and I will help with any questions as we're going through it.